All right, it's 11 o'clock. Thanks so much for everybody being here for technology. I'll start today's meeting for Tuesday, February 6, 2024. Can I get a roll call, please?
Berlin.
Here.
Cahill.
Here.
Carrier.
Here.
Eckhoff.
Here.
Galassi.
Here.
Guston.
Here.
Henry.
Here.
Kazmarek.
Here.
Mendrick. Rutledge.
Here.
White.
Here.
You.
And I'm here. Thank you. So for Chairwoman's remarks today, I just want to give a shout out to the senior scam workshop that happened on January 31. And we're obviously, Kathy Carey, our recorder, made a presentation, as did Ms. Henry, Treasurer's Office, State's Attorney's Office, and the Sheriff's Office. All did presentations, as well as our information technology, Michelle Amante, for cybersecurity. So I just wanted to thank Michelle for that too. Second, I want to mention that a couple times in the past, we've had thoughts about expanding our IT roundtable. So many of you may not know this, but Anthony, our CIO, does an IT roundtable for our DuPage County departments and divisions on campus. And that includes the Sheriff's Office, obviously, the circuit court clerk, right? Lots of different departments. And he does this, I think, on a bi-monthly basis, right? So the suggestion has been made more than once that we should expand it to municipalities throughout the county to see if there are any municipalities who might be interested, particularly smaller ones that don't have a robust IT department, and particularly because I believe one of the municipalities experienced a cybersecurity hacking incident. So more people may be interested. I think in the past, many of the municipalities have not reached out to DuPage County IT, to Anthony, but maybe going forward, we can do more. So we've already reached out to DMMC to see if the mayors and managers throughout DuPage would be interested. And maybe we'll be doing that on a biannual basis, or actually, sorry, twice a year. So thank you. And then the third thing I just wanted to mention is that we do have somebody new who's joined our IT department, and that's Michael Birdlick, and I just want to welcome him. He's not here. He is our new project manager. Maybe he's online. I just wanted to say, welcome. And to give you guys a very, very quick update with regarding our deputy CIO position. We've narrowed down candidates. Anthony is going to be doing a second round of interviews very, very shortly. And hopefully we will have somebody before the end of this month. Hopefully. Okay.
At least make an offer next month.
Right. All right. So that concludes my remarks. I've been advised that there is no public comment. So I'm going to move on to the approval of minutes. Can I get a motion for item 240546, approval of minutes for the meeting of January 16, 2024? I have a motion and a second. Thank you. Any revisions or discussion with regard to this item? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. That passes. Then we do have budget transfers. Can I get a motion for 240547, transfer of funds from line item for contingencies to employee med and hospital insurance, the amount of $29,057 to cover GIS employee costs for fiscal year 2023. Thanks for the second. I'm sorry. Thanks for the motion and the second. Any discussion with regard to this item? Okay, seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. That passes. And then 240548. Can I get a motion for transfer of funds for line item new program request personnel to the following: $850 for overtime and $4,700 to temporary salaries, for a total transfer amount of $5,550 to cover overtime and temporary salary costs for fiscal year 2023. I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. That passes. And then procurement requisitions, can I please get a motion for TEP 000324, a recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to Carasoft Technology Corporation for the procurement of Workiva audit management software for the county auditor for the period of March 1, 2024 through February 28, 2025, for a contract total not to exceed $42,437.99. I received a motion and a second. Any discussion with regard to this bill? Do you want to talk about this?
Just a brief comment to start with. Currently, my office maintains work papers as paper files. So we print everything out, and then we file them in file cabinets. We use Word and Excel to create these. We want to move beyond the 20th century because this is labor intensive and voluminous paper files. This software will automate our internal processes, our reporting and our for work paper retention. It'll be more efficient and it'll reduce significantly the quantity of the paper files that we create and store basically forever.
More searchable.
Or searchable, much more searchable, you know, and then templates can be, the data templates will be in the software. So we won't have to go and pull the old paper file to get the old template. Private sector audit departments have had the software for close to 20 years.
So vast improvement here. Yeah,
If I have any questions.
great. Any questions for this item? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes. Thank you. And sorry, I actually missed intergovernmental agreements. Item 7A, TER 00324. Can I please get a motion
So moved.
to approve correction of a scrivener's error in resolution
Second.
TER 000224? Thanks for the motion and the second.
What was the change on this one? Because I think we approved this one in our county board meeting.
Yes. Do you want to?
It is in the packet. There was a reference to,
Attachment B.
attachment B
Yeah,
when
it
it
was
was really just one attachment, so
Yeah.
it's attachment
Change
change.
the
There was
exhibit
no
A to
attachment.
exhibit B. Yeah,
Perfect. Thank you.
yes. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that passes too. Thank you. So returning to procurement requisitions, we're on item 8B, and that is TEP 000424. Can I get a motion to approve recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to BMC Software for annual software licensing and maintenance for MainView, Z Enterprise Automation, and VSAM File Management Software for IT for the period of March 1, 2024 through February 28, 2025 for a contract total amount of $46,481.97. And this is not suitable for competitive bids. So I did hear a motion as well as a second. Is there any discussion with regard to this item? All right, seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that passes. And then item 240549, can I get a motion to approve contract purchase order to Luminex Software for
moved.
maintenance of the
Second.
virtual tape server for IT for the period of April 1, 2024 through March 31, 2025 for a total contract amount of $24,310.13, also not suitable for competitive bids. Any discussion with regard to this item?
Can I just add
Yeah.
to this one? So this one, I just want to say that it's a win for us. This Luminix software basically allows us to back up the data on our mainframe. We don't have a lot of options for the mainframe, and technically, the vendor wanted to, they didn't want to continue to support our existing system because it's old. So they wanted us to buy a new tape system. So the new tape system is at a minimum $50,000 just to purchase and the implementation going forward. So we work with the vendor, negotiated, Shanita Thompson specifically from our operations team, negotiated to have them extend us one more year to work on getting off of the mainframe. Our goal is to get off the mainframe by the end of this year. And then we don't have to spend that additional $50,000 for a new tape system. So just want to add on that.
Right, and is this with regard to the sheriff's office and?
Yeah, so there's one app with the chair is referring to is that we have a plan to move all applications off of the mainframe except for one. It's the sheriff's warrant application. So we're working with them to try to get that off as soon as, to identify a replacement application, then try to get it off as soon as possible. But I mentioned that because our goal is to get off by the end of this year, but if the sheriff's office can't identify a replacement solution, we may have to extend it another year.
So you haven't seen a viable replacement for that yet?
They
or-
are, we're not directly involved, so
Okay.
this is specifically the sheriff's office, but they have brought in some vendors to take a look at their solutions. They are, and they're actively looking for a replacement solution. So
Yeah, 'cause
we're
that's-
just worried about
For one
time.
little application to keep a mainframe going, that's kind of crazy.
It is, and they agree too. It's just
Yeah.
timing and trying to find it and making sure we have enough time to get the data off of the mainframe, migrate over to the new system. That may take some months, so, yeah, just letting you all know that may jeopardize our ability to get off by the end of this year, but we're gonna get off. I promise you, we'll get off.
Okay, thank you very much, Anthony. Any discussion with regard to this item? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that passes. Thank you. And then item 240550, can I get a motion to approve CDW Government 42161
Second.
serve. This purchase order is decreasing in the amount of $971,210.96 and closing due to the contract expiring. And so thanks for the motion and the second. All in favor, say aye.
But can I ask,
Oh, yes, sorry.
what was this like all the laptops that we procured all this time
No,
or?
this item was actually Microsoft licenses. So CDW lost the contract to Dell Computers, right? Yeah, Dell Computers, during the period of the contract. So we just shifted that money over to and created a new PO for Dell Computers.
And we've already approved that?
We've already spent it. This is
Okay.
in the past.
No, this is just a big number. That's why I'm.
Yeah, it's a big number because they lost their contract with Microsoft, CDW, and it was awarded to Dell Computers, so we just shifted the money over to Dell Computers, that's all.
And this is equipment,
No, it's software.
software.
We are Microsoft
Only software.
licenses, only software.
There's money in that, huh?
Yeah, it's even
I'm
larger,
just
it's
teasing.
even larger than this, but there is, yeah. But we're a Microsoft organization, so we have every single Microsoft product you can think of, which is a good thing. But our backend software is Microsoft, our server, the database software, things of that, and PowerPoint, and then we have Microsoft Office Suite, all of our Office clients, so it's a lot of software.
Thank you, Member Rutledge. Any other questions or discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, and that passes. Great, thank you, guys. So moving on to old business, is there any old business to be mentioned? No? All right. Any new business? No new business either. So without objection, we're adjourned. Thank you.